Hi, this is a live demo of the particular case study that we just referenced. What we have to start with is this is the dashboard or overview of the results of one particular campaign. But before I get there, I'll tell you what the engagement looks like that derives some of the results. So this is the microsite, or another word for it is donation portal. And I'll go through some of the elements here. Number one, there's some sort of an incentive to share the content organically about Alzheimer's Society of Canada. There's also a scrolling number of images that make this live of donors and people that have donated so that they know this is a live site. People have donated. They're not the first people that are doing this. And it just gives them a better understanding of what's there. And also we've got hashtag tracking. So we can see that there's some live things happening on social. And then some of the main areas that relate to Alzheimer's are also listed here. Some of the main messaging, the images, and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in. And as you can see, just by the sign in, there's just a small amount that we're asking them to sign in. So we're not asking them to sign in, but we're asking them straight up to donate. And a small amount, just $5. So as I sign into this particular system, I'll get my name down right here in a moment. I'm going to select the most applicable answer, and I'm going to say I'm interested in Alzheimer's research, and I'm in for $5. So as I go to the next page, what you'll see is you select one of the profiles that best suits you. So I can actually go in here and scrub this. I can do like a little one of these types of things, but I can also select from a number of them that are available for me to choose. So I'm going to choose this one, which is the $50. And then I'm able to go in, I'm able to see a video of the actual Alzheimer's program. It's a simple 30-second or less video, but I'm also able to share. So for example, I can share on this campaign, share it to complete a donation with my friends, and this gives me the chance or the incentive to win the iPad when I do that. So I'm able to share that out, and I share that on my wall on Facebook. I can continue sharing, or I can just complete my donation. And this takes me to the secure donation page of Alzheimer's, where I can make a one-time payment, or I can choose to make a monthly payment. Now, taking a look at the numbers. So what we achieved from that is 10,000 visits. We captured 542 emails, and we had 486 donations, which is significant. So out of the total population of people that we captured, almost 80% of them donated, which is a significant number. We also had 744 visits come from influencers, and those are organic. And 85 people shared out of that group. So out of this 542, 85 shares went out. We go into the channels tab, and we're going to be able to view paid, own, and earned. We're going to be able to see, for example, how many of the visit count came from paid, how many came from earned, and how many came from owned. We're also able to see the total orders or opt-ins, or who selected the donation amounts. So you can see it does change quite a bit. It's mostly earned and owned, has selected that, of the visitors. But we can also get a detailed view. So I can see that we did marketing on YouTube with baby boomers. We did some millennials. We did owned email. We had some influencers here. We did direct mail. All of that rolls up under visitors or opt-ins or donation amounts. So if I go to there, you'll see that most of the people that gave came from direct mail, who went online and filled out the form and chose to pay online versus sending in a business reply. And the rest of them came from email. But significant amount of engagement on all channels that originally started that. And what this tells us is that many people engage but don't donate right away. They're getting used to the brand. They're getting to know the messaging and understand some of that, getting on the email list so they can follow up and eventually donate. We're also able to understand what platforms they shared on. So you can see Facebook, Twitter, and email, and LinkedIn. We can also understand the influencers, organic ones. So you can see Alexander Stevens brought in 101 visitors, and Kathy Barrett 40, and so on and so forth. So I'm able to see the total list. There's more than 10, but you can see the numbers here as they come through. And I'm also able to understand what selections they gave. So 133 did select the donate 5, but a total of 84 upgraded to the 25, and 62 upgraded to 50. So I'm able to understand that even some of them gave at the $150 level, but originally engaged at the donate $5 level. So some really good data that we're able to use to support the premise of how we can use a microsite and influencers and social to drive donations and amplification. And then finally, you have the overall numbers in terms of donations. So 53,000 against 486 orders. And the average donation amount came out to $110. So some very great results. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks for your time.